When it was announced that Marvel and DC were teaming up for their first crossover in over a decade, I was beyond excited. When I heard it was going to be Batman and Deadpool, with writers like Chip Zdarsky, artists like Greg Capullo, Kevin Smith, Frank Miller, Zeb Wells, I guess. When I started to see all the variant covers coming out and hints of what stories were going to be inside, I was starting to feel pretty optimistic. Well, now it's here, and I guess we gotta wait till DC comes out with theirs. Because once again, Marvel has missed the mark. Please subscribe. Let's start with the good. The world needs more Logo. Ryan North has come up with an absolutely insane mix of Logan and Lobo that I can't wait to see more of. Seeing some of the variant covers coming out from DC's attempt, it looks like we might get our wish. The last of the Knucklesians makes a grand appearance at the end of this book, and it's the only story that really leaves me wanting to see more. It ends with him calling out a super soldier, so maybe he's coming head on with Captain America next. In only 3 pages, we get to see the overwhelming power of Logo as he blows up Thanoside's copter. This one was great, and I only wish that the entire book was this good. Next up, the Daredevil and Green Arrow team up by Kevin Smith. These are 2 of my favorite DC and Marvel characters, so when I heard they were going to be together, I was excited. Kevin Smith's already known for doing a pretty good take on Daredevil, and teaming up with Adam Kubert, they nailed the assignment on this one. Sharp panel work, hilarious dialogue. There's a pretty funny moment when Daredevil thought that it was Hawkeye behind him, I guess just from the sound of the arrows. They're taking down these epic thugs. Count Vertigo makes an appearance. And then Green Arrow delivers a classic comic book moment with a knockout punch from a boxing glove arrow. And whose glove is it? Jack Murdoch's. Just an awesome little Easter egg and nod to the history of the characters. The Wonder Woman Captain America story was an interesting touch. It almost played out like a romance. It felt like it had some callbacks to the Wonder Woman movie with the romance with Steve Trevor, but then also giving a nod to Captain America #1 with that iconic showdown with Hitler. I don't know about you guys, but there's something about the World War II settings of superheroes that just takes me right back. I'm actually reading New Frontier right now, and I just love the entire vibe. Now let's move into the bad. Batman and Deadpool finally collide in Gotham, in the crossover no one's been asking for. Greg Capullo's art looks great, though it misses the punch of his usual colorist. Kinda falls flat. Deadpool's intro, lazy. His jokes, hit or miss. But calling Batman a PDF, completely out of pocket. Batman turning Joker and Deadpool against each other was predictable, but it was also kind of fun. Instead of killing Deadpool, the Joker Venom finally makes him think straight. With that creepy grin still on his face, the Deadpool who laughs is still stalking Gotham. Will we be seeing more of this crazy combo and DC's turn at the crossovers? Really, we're just using this for the narrative of this entire video. The main story, the Batman Deadpool one, it was just kind of For me, it just totally missed the mark. I felt like some of the ones that we're going to be seeing up next, they could have been scrapped completely and given this story a lot more room to really develop. Now on to the ugly. All I got to say about this, Frank Miller needs to just stop. An older Batman from The Dark Knight Returns matching up against Old Man Logan Wolverine may sound like a good idea, but on paper, maybe it's just Frank Miller being crabby, but this just sounds like a really bad take on grumpy old men. I mean, absolutely no disrespect to Frank Miller. He's a legend, and I still love reading The Dark Knight Returns. Maybe it was just the couple pages that he had to work with, but man, this was brutal. Neither Miller's writing or his art are anywhere near his prime. Sorry, Frank, but please just stop. The Rocket Raccoon and Green Lantern story honestly has me really scared for the future of Green Lantern. If this is the kind of story that Al Ewing is envisioning for Green Lantern when he doesn't even really know how the ring works, then we're in trouble. Overall, it just felt like a tired, sad excuse for a story, and none of it really hit for me at all. Maybe it's just because of how much I like Green Lantern, but this was just bad. Like honestly, halfway through the story, all I could end up thinking is like, hey Al, do you even know how the ring chooses people? Next up, I don't actually know who this was made for. We have Crypto and Jeff the Landshark playing volleyball and fetch for 6 pages. Like, what are you doing putting this in the middle of this book? This real estate could have been better used for any of the other stories. Even Frank Miller would have been better here. This was a terrible idea. I don't know if this was just made for kids or what, But the next page after this story comes the Daredevil Green Arrow fight. It ended up being such a jarring transition that it made it all even worse. Overall, it was a decent read. I mean, the art was awesome. Some of the variant covers were great. I picked up this Killer Art Germ, Magic versus Catwoman variant, Killer Capullo wraparound, a Green Arrow Daredevil variant by Marco Cicchetto, who I think is one of the most underrated cover artists in the game. But definitely the standout for me was this Incredible Hulk issue 340 homage by Ryan Stegman. Instead of Wolverine's claws, we got the batarangs in between Batman's knuckles with Deadpool reflecting. I saw in the promotional material for the DC crossover coming out next that Deadpool's going to be the one holding the claws in the next issue. I hope DC does better than Marvel because this was really bad. Overall, I think that's the way this has been playing out all year. DC's been doing really well, but Marvel's just missing the mark. It's like they don't even really know who's buying their comics or who they're writing for. In November, DC's coming out with some big hitters, and judging by the covers, it's going to be some great stories. Constantine and Doctor Strange, Punisher, Batman, and we might even be seeing more of this budding romance between Captain America and Diana. So what did you guys think? Hit or miss? Good, bad, or ugly? For me personally, I thought it was decent, but man, I had such high expectations for this. I thought they were gonna go all in on this one. I don't know if Marvel was just trying to capitalize on the Wolverine Deadpool hype from the movie, but honestly, this crossover felt undercooked. So I'm hoping the extra couple months by DC and the reception from a lot of the different people I've seen is gonna make the next one even better for us. Thanks so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe for more. Let me know what you think down in the comments. MM out. Peace.